Hello there everyone on YouTube and welcome everyone here on the stream as well. So here we go against another battle. Hang on, did I actually save that up? Yeah, I think so. I think I saved that episode. So basically we're gonna do yet another 2v1 battle. They do not have any Olakai here. They only have a troll unit like on every single one of these armies. They only have one. What kind of guitar? Crappy. I play electric guitar. I actually play. Hang on a second. Forgive me, guys, on YouTube. So it'll take just a minute. So you can actually watch me play guitar. I'm gonna put the link there. So hang on a second. That was my old band, old cover band. So that is me playing actually. I'm doing fantastic and I broke my 2 days old mattress yesterday. Massage mattress, sorry. I may confuse everyone by reading that on YouTube. I'm so good at life. Well, everyone is, dude. Honestly, I've made those decisions as well. It happened to me as well, so I know how it feels, dude. Let's go into this battle for everyone there. By the way, I linked what is me playing Sweet Child of Mine actually with the GoPro. It's really cool. It's actually quite fun, to do that. Right now I can't play that song again because I'm rusty. But I'm actually gonna stop this stream after this episode, I believe, a little bit earlier than expected, just because I actually, wanted to play a little bit. Alright, so my reinforcements are actually going to show up on that other side. So we're going to have a different type of battle because I want to enjoy this here. And also I'm getting problems with my throat, so I don't want to record something for YouTube with my throat really annoying. Can you link your YouTube channel too? You can check the commands. Hang on a second. The biggest problem with streaming Third Age is that it doesn't allow me to instantly change the window. I have to Alt-Tab. So these are the commands actually. Command, not commands. Commands will show you the Nightbot commands. So that's the link for YouTube and several others. The playlist is not updated because I'm such a noob. Sorry about that. It's still on the Warhammer playlist, but you can check on my channel for the correct playlist for this campaign. So already sign up the archers. I want the spearmen on the edges. Kinda like to do that. Maybe even the irate heavy footmen. Let me join them up on the edges here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because they can hang on against most of their units, and then I'll have like these guys and these guys here. There we go. No, I don't want to lose formation. So these guys all gonna sign up. I'm gonna move them to this side. Reason for that is because I don't think I'm gonna do a good job there. Well, he might do the same thing that he did on the other battle. So let's have the riders on the flanks. Yeah, he actually did the same thing. So are those archers again? It certainly seems like it. So I'm just gonna move these guys as fast as possible. These guys as well. Reinforcements are coming in as soon as I have those. Well, also to see that dab that I missed. Thanks, Saj. This episode is going to be quite a long while. It wasn't that epic of a dub. I'll probably make I'll probably make a better one in a few moments. Or in a few days, if you keep going. If you keep showing up, you might catch up one. everyone is charging in? Yes, there are. So that's good. It's good. I'm actually charging only scouts and orc archers, so he did the same mistake again. And my archers are now kind of getting ready for this, which is good. Oh, and my friend...
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, he's never gonna approach battle. He's never gonna arrive battle, actually. Rohan bodyguards, they should attack here. Right, as you can see, I'm sending in these guys, which are missile troops, in charge. That's because they're fighting against, you know, against archers. They're really cool. Catch a live SusaVile? Sounds awesome. You're gonna have to check me out sometimes. Maybe I'll play even guitar, of course, but that won't go into YouTube because of copyright issues, of course. By the way, for those of you who don't know, it's fine for you to upload stuff on YouTube from other people. It's not fine if you're trying to make money out of it, such as I am. You know, I have ads running in, so that's something that I can't actually do with some videos. You know, with
the battle is very
sorry
much
about
in our
that.
favor.
With
Victory will be ours.
you know, some videos with me playing guitar, for instance. However, the idea here, just to explain. I'm gonna move those guys there, actually. These guys over here. Let me just make sure that I get a little bit of a charge. Come on! Really? Well, finally. There we go. So, as I was talking around, regarding copyright stuff, it's really annoying. They actually get really... They get you really easily, you know? YouTube does have an amazing system of recognizing copyright content. Okay, that's a Uruk bodyguard, so let me just accept this guy who is already charging. Let me regroup these guys here. There we go. I can see that my whole infantry is setting up. I can send these guys here. Let's go against these orc maulers. There we go. He's sending some units there, which I don't get it why. The archers have a good angle of attack here, so that's exactly the unit that I'm going to strike. You could remove ads from specific videos. That's what I was about to say, exactly. Even by doing so, from time to time, since I belong to TGN, you know, they will randomly monetize all the videos, so from time to time, which means that the ones that I removed suddenly get copyrighted. You know, that happened to me. One of my videos I cancelled. You know, I didn't want ads because I knew that it would get copyrighted, and after some months, it just got randomly assigned to have ads. That's one of the perks of having one of the problems of having that. So they actually have that level of control over your channel. You know, so just make sure that you don't have anything there is the best way. So these guys are fighting uphill, which is never good. There we go. Now these archers are getting killed. I'm gonna go and attack those. These orc archers, we're just gonna send the bodyguards there and the Rohan riders. Now these guys can attack there. I know that there's some units there. So let's go over there. Lance says you can cause a bit. Well, that sucks. Yeah, man. It actually, I was kind of bummed by it, you know, but at a certain level, it actually helps you out to be, you know, with a company like TGN. So it's kind of like, it has its perks and its downsides, of course. I don't know if I can actually turn that off. I don't spend too much time on forums. You know, they do have forums and some other stuff that they allow you for partner. Right now, I don't spend too much time with that. I just, you know, like to play my games and edit my videos, and that's it. Okay, they are taking these orcs, archers, so let's go for that. I did lose a full unit here. I don't know how. These guys are taking Uruk halberds, which is never good. I think the cavalry there will just assist me really well. Yeah. So these guys might be able to attack there. I think I'm killing the bodyguards there. Yeah, there's kind of like 4 only. So bodyguards, I'm gonna send them here. There we go. I was hoping these guys... Reading, pff, I'll try until I get it right. Alright, man. Right, let me see Uruk halberds there. Let me see if I can already charge them without facing these Uruks. There we go. Enemy general has fallen, that's always good to hear. These skirmishers, the skirmishers are actually doing really well. At the end of the video, do dab. I don't know, is it kind of becoming a trend, that dab situation? I've never heard of that. So I wouldn't know. Right, so what do I have here? These guards are suffering a little bit.
Good tidings. The
Good.
enemy general lies dead.
I'll have to check out the step just to make sure that I get it right. And it will not be on YouTube. Do it for the views. Do I get views because of that? I think I might actually get wrong views. You know, might get people thinking, oh, such a great dancer. I gotta watch this guy, he has some moves. And then I don't actually ever dance whatsoever anymore. Nah, it's fine. You guys are insisting, so yeah, why not? It's not like you're asking me to do something silly. Well, you kinda are. Because for you guys, you're watching this comfortably at home. For me, I'm completely solo in my living room, other than my wife, and she's seen me do worse stuff. Right? Did I get the message? I didn't see if I get the message. There is a giant internet phenomenon like Harambe Memes. Oh, nice, man. That's cool. Well, it is a giant internet phenomenon that I'm not aware of, so I'm kind of missing that part. But still. Oh, come on, kill those guys without missiles. Without missiles, please. You have so many cavalry units there, why wouldn't you go for that guy? Oh, I have to assign my own cavalry units there? Fine, I'll assign them. Go for it. And I think that is the end. It's still not the end of the video, so... People love it when other people dab. I don't know. I don't know about that. And I'll have to check out the video again. Make sure that I do it properly, at least.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Kind of reminds me, the movement kind of reminds me of what the Ghostbusters are actually doing at the end.
There is no glory in hiding.
Okay, execute. That was a very good battle. Now I can start pushing this row of Mordor armies. This is nothing, by the way. If you want to see a good row of Mordor armies, check out my Orcs of Gundabad campaign when everyone was saying, keep the ring! So I kept it. Then everyone started attacking, and I had like 20 or 30 stacks of Mordor to fight against, you know. That was a very interesting campaign. I actually had to end it mid-time because it was going so, you know, not so badly, but it was going difficultly.
Your orders, man.
I can actually attack this army, and I think I should. Now, it has a ballista. Should I send this force? I don't know. What have I missed? An infantry unit, which I can send through this guy. So, I'm going to give him what? An Neolithic sword?
My lord.
Yeah, I think so.
As you wish.
Now I can actually attack this guy. Oh my god! Trapped. Can withdraw from battle, but that was a very dangerous one. So, here's the deal.
Yes, my lord.
If you have a night battle, I can actually attack there.
We shall engage.
There we go. I'm going to fight this battle here and then move in with my other army to assist. That was a very, very bad moment here. We put it again and fight out the battle on the battlefield. It was a very poor moment here, so I'm gonna need the other army there, and then on the next episode probably fight that one as well. That will mean that I was too eager, so I might not be able to keep pushing Mordor as I thought, you know. So it's certainly a night battle during the day, but that's okay. No one noticed that. Oh, missing this guy. Well, take this away. So I'm going to put these guys here because I don't want to be in range of the ballistas for now. Now, let's assume that these guys can actually go all around and kill that ballista. Ballistas versus horses? Seriously, you got mobility, you can win. Yes, but ballistas, even a single hit that they do on these specific units will kill them. So, I really don't want them to have any shots at all. Or if they will have shots, to be minimal. A thing that I can do, since he doesn't have very good units, I can just move these guys here. And the cavalry on the other side. There we go, and over here. Even though you have mobility, it doesn't mean that you can send everything. Because if I send everything to the ballistas and then actually cover them well, I'll get extra casualties on the horsemen, kind of having more casualties than what the ballistas would cause. So, you know. So the first thing is to put the cavalry near, so they are the target for the ballistas. Then put my archers near, and infantry near, to fight off the battle. Now certainly I can move these best troops, but not as close, so I don't want them to have too many damage, or too much damage there. And let's actually move these guys to that side. Maybe that will cause that. I got cheaters to watch you there. I'm gonna have to check that out before, and then I'll end up actually the streaming session after that, dude. I wouldn't have any music for that, though, so that's kind of bad. They have flaming arrows, which is actually really good for me. Yeah, I can just send the horse archers or tell them to attack those guys. So Moran guards, orc maulers, and scouts. Hey, actually, these guys can attack there, and the airraid heavy lances can do heavy damage against the maulers. These guys can attack here, so I can just tell these guys to attack in melee, you know, instead of anything else. The archers right now can attack the halberds, that's good. So far as the infantry is coming, well, they are going well. Can attack there. Can move here. Spearmen and swordsmen here, that's nice.
Victory will be ours.
I don't know what's going on here. They are pursuing, so they are taking Moran and guards, which they shouldn't. These guys should attack the work maulers there. Uruks are over there, so read the mark skirmishes. I'm actually gonna try and push them well. So archers can attack that Moran guard without causing issues to my other men. Airraid heavy footmen can go over here. So right now, what do I want? I want these guys to go away. I want these guys to go away here. That's it. Told you horses versus ballista, horses win. Yes, they do. However, I'm losing the ability of charging on the backs with my horsemen for the meantime. So I want to minimize, if I want to minimize the effect of these halberds, I really want to charge in faster. I thought the orc maulers would get destroyed faster. So I want to get over there. These guys are taking the Uruks there. What else is here? There we go. Let's attack those Uruk halberds with the units that can cause the most damage. Those are fighting to the death. Actually, these guys are the ones that I need to charge. Charge those Uruks.
Good tidings.
Good.
The enemy general lies dead.
Kill the general there.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I feel like this charge was, you know, I severely depleted it. So let's go with this. Archers, let's just send them in melee, not just to avoid them having the auto fire and to make sure that they are doing something. Those are routing now, but here they are not routing yet. Those are. Everything there is routing, that is good. So let's charge, let's charge. And that unit should fall. Those are already routing, good.
It's time to press the
By the way, I'm using the earth horse because Rohan is PCs without horses. Kinda, man. By the way, I did say the word there, but I kind of want to make the YouTube at least and Twitch not have, you know, to have to be a PG-13 rating. That actually counts a lot, so I'm not going to be reading that aloud anymore. Sorry about that for you guys on YouTube.
By the victory we have won here
No
today.
problem, by the way, for you. Such creative name. You can do that. I'll just not read it aloud on the stream. All right, that was it. That was a good one. So I'll end up the episode for YouTube as soon as I zoom in with my other army. On the next episode, I'll actually fight against that army with a 3000. So I shouldn't swear. You can, I'll just not repeat it. That's about it. And as much as you do that, I'll actually get the words over to the block, you know. Right, I need to get these two armies together so they can fight against that captain. He does have mountain trolls and some good units, but he's getting depleted on that. And then this will probably form up a new army, so
Your orders,
that's it.
my lord.
Just gonna move these guys here so I can
Yes,
remember
my lord.
what I need to do for the next episode. It's completely fine then if I'm allowed to swear. You are, if for instance you'll get some words that I haven't yet blocked, so I will block
Your
them,
orders,
so
my lord.
that's fine. Like for instance that one. Just so it, you know, for anyone that doesn't want to see them, it will show up blocked, of course.
My lord.
That's why
My lord.
that stuff exists. It's not that you're not allowed to swear. You're allowed, but other people are allowed not to watch it. That's you know
Yes, my lord.
that's
Your
where
orders,
the
my
liberty
lord.
comes from. Alright, for YouTube guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. And for the stream, that will be it. Yep, cheers guys!